Do not pull on your neck. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds and then slowly return to your starting position. Exhale while sitting up and inhale while lowering. Do this exercise in sets of 10. Start with 2 to 3 sets and add more sets over time. Push-ups increase the strength and endurance of the muscles of the chest and upper arms. Keeping your back straight, slowly lower your chest to the mat while inhaling and raise yourself while exhaling. Perform as many push-ups as is comfortably possible without altering your form. Again, perform 3 sets. Pull-ups increase the strength and endurance of the arm muscles. Grasp a bar overhead with your palms facing outward and arms extended. Slowly pull your chin to just above the bar while breathing out. Lower yourself slowly to your original position while inhaling. Perform 3 sets of as many pull-ups as is comfortably possible. Stair climbing increases the muscular strength and endurance of the legs. Run up flights of stairs for no longer than 15 to 30 seconds. Run in a controlled manner so you do not trip, making sure you touch each step. Slowly return to your starting position and allow approximately 1 minute rest before repeating. Perform as many sets as is comfortably possible. It is generally recommended that weightlifting be done 3 days a week with 1 day between each session.
Research conducted has shown that one's oxygen consumption capability is an important factor in one's ability to fight fires and provide emergency medical services. Being physically fit to fight fires and provide emergency medical services means having an appropriate aerobic fitness level. Participating in aerobic fitness activities will improve one's chances of passing the physical abilities test if you're presently marginally fit. There are many aerobic activities. Some of the more commonly used are running, jogging, walking briskly, cycling, swimming. Any of these activities will improve your aerobic fitness if done correctly because they require that you use large muscle groups of the legs and trunk for extended periods. Please consult a physician before beginning this or any other exercise program. The City of Chicago and its consultants and/or agents do not assume responsibility for any health consequence as a result of your participation.
In order for your program to be most effective in improving aerobic fitness, there are certain principles that should be followed. Intensity refers to how hard you should work. The best way to achieve an appropriate exercise intensity is to monitor your heart rate. This is done by placing 2 fingers over the radial artery located on the thumb side of your wrist. Measure your heart rate now while you are at rest. Count your beats for 10 seconds. In order to have an effective exercise intensity, you should try exercising at the following heart rates depending upon your age. One very important guideline for intensity is that you should be able to carry on a conversation while exercising. If you gasp for breath, you should slow down regardless of your heart rate. Over time, the more aerobically fit you become, the more strenuous exercise you will need to get your heart rate to the appropriate exercising level. To what extent you can exercise at a higher intensity is highly dependent upon how fit you are. Duration refers to how long you should exercise. In general, a minimum of 20 minutes at the heart rate intensity previously described is necessary to improve your aerobic fitness level. Most likely, you will have to exercise for 30 to 40 minutes for best results. If you are not an active exerciser, it is important to remember to not overdo it during the first few weeks because you increase the probability of injury. A good guideline is to exercise for enough time to experience mild fatigue. For those just starting out, your duration may be 3 to 5 minutes. In other words, do not try to run for 40 minutes straight. After you have recovered at a lower intensity, then do another 3 to 5 minute bout. over the next 1 or 2 months, gradually reduce your recovery period and increase your exercise period so that you are exercising continuously for 30 to 40 minutes. To what extent you can exercise more than 40 minutes without experiencing injury is highly individualized. Frequency refers to how many times a week you should exercise. The frequency with which you exercise may vary depending upon your pre-existing exercise pattern. A general guideline is that you should vigorously exercise 3 to 5 times per week to optimize your gain in aerobic fitness. There is little improvement if the exercise frequency is less than 2 sessions per week. However, if you are not currently physically active, you should increase the number of exercise sessions per week gradually to minimize the possibility of injury.
Participation in this or any other exercise training program does not guarantee you will obtain the physical ability required to be a firefighter EMT. How well you do relative to existing job demands is dependent on more than a fitness training program. Nevertheless, through training, you can considerably improve your personal physical training performance. As much as possible, you should adhere to this program by alternating weightlifting and aerobic training at varying degrees depending upon your needs. If strength gain is your goal, then the emphasis should be on weightlifting. And you can be even more specialized by focusing on upper or lower body strengthening exercises. On the other hand, you may need to lose weight or improve your aerobic ability so you can better sustain vigorous physical work. In that case, the emphasis should be on improving aerobic fitness. This video was produced to provide instruction on exercise activities that, if performed over several months, will usually result in improved strength and endurance. To further optimize your capability to perform the physical abilities test, one should practice the specific events that are involved in the physical abilities test. There is a brochure available that describes the task comprising the physical abilities test. The Firefighter EMT Physical Abilities Test is a set of 4 physical tasks that demonstrate a candidate's abilities to perform firefighter EMT duties. The following portion of this video is designed to show how this test will be administered. It is not designed to show the pace at which the tasks must be performed to pass. The test will be administered on one day, but because the results of all 4 tasks are combined and scored by independent consultants, results will be sent by mail. This part of the video describes the physical abilities test and the aerobic fitness test. The aerobic fitness test is part of the medical examination. The medical examination is only administered to those applicants who pass the drug screen, background investigation, and the physical abilities test, and who are given conditional offers of employment. Information on the aerobic fitness test is given at this time, so you may have the opportunity to begin aerobic training. Please consult a physician before beginning this or any other exercise program. The City of Chicago and its consultants and/or agents do not assume responsibility for any health consequence as a result of your participation. Before we get into the actual components of the test, it's important that you understand the guidelines that we will follow while the test is administered. You are encouraged to wear comfortable clothes such as sweatpants, t-shirts, and gym or other rubber-soled shoes. Smoking or chewing of tobacco will not be allowed in the testing area. Smoking may adversely influence the performance of other applicants. Chairs are provided at each testing station for the applicants. To assure that everyone is ready to begin, all applicants must be seated before the test administrator will begin the test instructions. The test administrator will demonstrate the proper procedure for performing the physical test and answer any questions. Applicants should be self-motivated. Outside encouragement will not be provided to any applicant by the test administrator or other applicants. Failure to follow the instructions